Mississippi River and the skyline of New Orleans. As beautiful as ever on this terrific night in the Big. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Here are the five for the Clippers. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Bledsoe is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's George in at the small forward position. And for the Pelicans, Alexander Walker and Ingram share wing duty. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's MP. And it's Murphy in at the power forward. And Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see.
And with all the injuries, some guys are stepping into some unfamiliar roles. But in some ways, that makes tonight all the more intriguing.
And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. Clippers moving the ball around. And George gets it to go.
Paul George playing through the contact right there. You like somebody who's willing to navigate traffic.
MP looking around. Lets the three fly. Batum grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Releases. Outside for Jackson. Pass to George. It's good from long range. George has got 5.
Well, no hesitation. The full arsenal on display here. The catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Here's MP. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
MP passes to Murphy. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. LA ball. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Jackson driving the lane.
And with a quick first step, Jackson remains a threat to drive on any defender.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's MP. It's not going to go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And going against New Orleans, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing here by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Really left alone that time.
Reggie Jackson.
Jackson's got 7 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. The dynamic, Greg, between
Clippers substitution.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Batum finds Bledsoe. George double teamed. The pass to Zubac. Now here's Kennard. Guarded closely. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Alexander Walker and Ingram share wing duty. Then it's MP. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Murphy in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. In the corner, Kennard with it. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
Back to MP. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Paul George.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Free throw line jump shot. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
MP kicks to Valanciunas. To the paint. Here's MP. No good on that one. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And the foul called on MP.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Devontae Graham's checked in for MP. And the double up.
Substitution on the court.
And so here are the Clippers. 9-point game. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Jackson is out there at Bledsoe. And it's George in at the small forward. To the wing right side. And a deep three from MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Zubac kicks to Jackson. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Goes to
Jackson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. Valanciunas finds MP. And there's the drive. Rebound by the Clippers. George has got his fourth rebound in this one. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. George passes to Jackson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
for three.
George has got 3 assists now in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Another miss by MP.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Back to Bledsoe. Here's Batum. Doesn't go that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. And here